some of that joy and engagement needs to go back to our patients, because the patients have also grown in that environment of digital technology. And how are we using the tools we have with our EMR, with MEDITECH, and generating that patient-facing experience through our portal, what data they're seeing come through to them. All of that engagement is going to help them move forward and make them somewhat empowered to be in, I think, more of the driver's seat for their care from a patient standpoint. And that hopefully will drive better outcomes, them having that technology, knowing what they're seeing, from their lab work, their encounters with other docs. And the same thing for the providers. Our providers are smart. They're using technology. And, the next stage of that technology is, how do we help keep providers engaged and find joy in medicine, and taking out the mundane tasks and taking out, the note writing that takes hours, the replying to workload tasks that takes hours, even beyond that patient care interaction. And so at Frederick, we've tried to maximize some strategies around educating providers and giving them some alternative tools. We have several providers using DAX, which is the Dragon ambient experience, where they're having a normal conversation like you and I are here today. And then that ambient AI is, recognizing patterns of how that provider takes care of that day-to-day visit.
I'm curious how it's going there at Frederick with those that are using the DAX.
It's great. We have several star providers using it who, I think if we told them that this wasn't going to be available to them, it would drastically kind of change their work-life balance nowadays. So we have a chest surgeon who would basically dictate his notes, do a large portion of his notes during the week, and he would spend anywhere from 12 to 14 hours on a weekend day, every weekend going through his notes. With DAX, he's able to have that normal patient interaction. He does still spend maybe 2 hours on the weekend editing and taking a look at his notes, but he's able to do stuff with his kids, his wife, and his family. Those are the true testaments to this efficiency is really making a difference for this provider. He's being more present in all of his day-to-day activities.